Do you want these pills, man? I see dead people.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to 7 Days to Die. I'm your host, Loaf Dog, 5-time winner of the Buckeye News Dog Award. I'm here with Big C, and we're going to check out the POI that I've been working on. Big C, of course.
Do you want these pills, man? Do you want these pills?
No one would ever guess from your appearance that you are heavily medicated.
Do you want these pills, man? I see dead people.
Well, it's probably Slan. He flies around in creative mode and then forgets to feed himself. And like every once in a while, I'll just hear, "Brrr!" and then he'll fall to the ground, and then there'll be another backpack. There are Slan backpacks, like literally, littering the whole area.
Yo, man, you have these pills, and then you're like, oh! Sorry, dude. What are we doing?
We're checking out the POI here. We're not doing an after-school special.
Do you want this bag?
With the gas?
I got some puppies in this bag. You want to see some puppies?
That's incredibly Rakos. You know that I am a canine American. Right. All right. Well,
Okay.
Why don't we check out the hotel? Although they might kick you out because they think that you're hooking.
Okay. Let's rock and roll.
All right. Well, first, we'll fly up and we'll take a look at the exterior, just from the outside, so you can see. One of the biggest things that I have unspoken style rules in games is, you don't put big words for what your building is because it generally looks ridiculous. In this one case, this is kind of the exception to the rule because during this period of architecture and time, this kind of stuff was pretty common. So,
Yeah.
Hotel Loa. Loa it's something related to voodoo. They're like the spirits that take over a body. So I thought, it kind of, would fit with the whole zombie theme. So that's why I named it that. Also, it was the exact right size. That's what I was looking for.
This is a fucking very impressive sign, I must say. I do like it.
And it looks like something you would see in a building for that time period. That's what I like about it. But anyway, come on down here. We'll go in through the front door, and you can see the ridiculousness that has been going on with this POI.
Okay. I must say, actually, dude, I'll have to send you some pictures, because this, architecturally speaking, is very, very similar to a hotel near the city that I live.
Yeah, and I looked at a lot of pictures. This was originally designed off of a hotel in New York. What do you think of the floor? Does this not look like a high class?
That is fucking amazing. How on earth did you do that?
Those are the plate tops. The same thing that makes that other building look shiny and futuristic. In here, it makes it look like a really shiny marble floor.
No way. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, it was sneaky. I went through a bunch of different materials when I was making this floor, trying to figure out, and you can actually see the remnants. But over here, we got the front desk. This looks kind of like a place that you would check in and craft.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a miner helmet while you continue.
Oh, that's right. I've got mine on. It's a little dark in here because it's a very rainy day. I like the mood setting. Kind of makes you feel like you're in Gotham or something. And your outfit, of course, makes me feel like I'm in Gotham or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like Robin.
I think you're, Now come through here. I tried to put all the things you would see in a real hotel, that was classy. So check this bad boy out. This is my workout room.
No way.
Huh?
No way. Hold on a minute. What? Hold on. I want to run on that shit. How do I run? I tried to run and I inadvertently punched a painting.
I'm gonna have to repair that later. That's gonna be on your bill when you check out.
Fuck you and your bill.
So if you're wondering why the POI is missing the painting, that's why, because Big C 90210 is something of a vandal. But that's what happens when you lead that rock star lifestyle, or that lock star. Rife style, which is a really.
Ah, it fell off the wall.
Yeah, it did. I'll have to call the concierge. Really? Okay. We'll go through here.
Hold on.
You're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
This will get me some subscribers right there.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Back here, this is like the little like work area. And if we go in here, you'll see we have the little like like employee area, and we also have the hotel safe. There's actually a reason to have a big safe in there because they actually do in real hotels like that. Like the classy ones. Now you come around the corner here, and this is the elevator banks. Instead of doing those horrible one doors, I just did this. These garage doors. If I had,
yeah, that works.
I wanted to be able to kind of see like the difference between the door, and I'll put ladders and craps in there, which I haven't done yet. But this is where the elevator had to be. I was actually trying to figure it out. Over here we have the business center. Turn that to break.
Okay. Oh, it's very businessy.
Yeah. Again, using the, I really dislike that that's as close as we've got to like PCs.
Yeah, I've seen a mod where they have laptops and shit like that, but it involved using custom assets. But for now, yeah. We haven't used.
We got our printer fax here, which you saw in the last building.
Hold on a minute, I'm gonna scan my ass.
You should have your Santa hat on for the holiday party effect.
Hold on. Here you go. Here's a scan of my ass.
Oh, thank you for that. That's right. It's those hijinks that Yeah, I'm gonna overtake Markiplier. Yeah, take that.
Markiplier.
Now in here, we have that room that has the ice machine and the soda machines. I don't know why I didn't think about it before now, but I turned the lower block the other way because you have the beverages up at the top and then you have the bottom where you put in your money.
You win 1,000 internets for not using that fucking horrible old cold beer sign. Every time someone uses the old cold beer sign,
you die a little.
God kills a kitten.
That's right.
Yeah. Baby Jesus fucking cries.
Now we'll head through here, and remember, one of the things that I like to do in my POIs is make everything instantly recognizable. So we'll see if you get what this is over here.
Okay.
Come through here. The doorway.
Okay. Oh my God! This is the laundry room.
Yes, it is.
That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
I've been trying to figure out how to do it for the longest time, and I was like trying like stoves and all sorts of crap, and then.
That is so good. I tell you what, though. Hold on a minute. I just got my hat. I just got my Christmas hat out the laundry. You can have that too. Don't ask me why it looks like leather strips. It's really a Santa hat.
I see. All right. But yeah, and I was looking, this looks exactly like my washer and dryer in my apartment. Yeah. And so then I was like, yeah, it just came to me. I think sleep deprivation increases creativity.
Yeah. Oh, there's a hole in the roof.
Yeah, we haven't done the roof yet.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
that's okay. Does your laundry room at home have a hole in the roof?
It does not have a hole in the roof.
Ah, okay. If you had said yes there, then I would have had no point. But you said no.
I should have said, hey.
You said no.
Next time I'll know better.
Okay.
Arguing with Big C. I'm gonna have a tutorial video. Now this here, as you can see, this was originally what the floor tile was going to be, but as I got close, I really hate what they did to this in Alpha 12. Remember, like in Alpha 9, and it was like, the red and white tiles, now they're like brown and poopy. And from a distance, they looked like They look weirdly
They're
shiny.
they're remaking all of the tiles, aren't they? They're making you like new HD textures and shit for the tiles. But yeah, I do agree. These like kind of look. These are okay if you had like a run-down hotel, but this is a posh ass hotel. This is a nice
And
hotel,
yeah,
so you want.
I kind of made the transition. It was originally supposed to be a rundown hotel, and then I was like, no, I think so. Up here, I'm gonna put like a bunch of cooking pots because this is where your breakfast buffet would be. And every hotel I've ever been that has the free breakfast,
Yeah,
and then you have like the
you get a
drinks.
free breakfast. You have to pay for that in the UK. Not very many give you free in the UK.
Really?
Maybe I just go to cheaper hotels.
Well,
May-
most of the time,
Maybe I don't even stay at the hotels. I just go in and ask for a free breakfast. That might be why.
perhaps if you know, maybe dressed up a little. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know, like put on some pants. Although this might be appropriate later on in the tour. So there you go. But yeah, so we've got that. Back here, if you're wondering why these random shelves are back here, usually by the back door in hotels that I visit, there's always this rack of like tourist like brochures, and so that's why I put that there. So that's what that's all
There.
about. So I had to explain
That's
that
a
one
nut.
probably, but it does make sense. If you're wondering why that's there, that's
I'm not gonna let this go, dude.
I figured.
That is a very nice rack. Okay. Okay, I'm running short of puns. Keep going.
All right, so we're gonna go upstairs, and I've
Hold
started.
on. Hold on. Okay, we can go now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
I just needed to put my pants on.
Put your pants on. Yeah, we don't want anybody to think anything, you know, untoward was going on in here. So we'll go up here to the second floor.
Hmm.
And I'm starting to put in the hotel rooms. So we'll go in this first one here. And you can kind of see what I'm doing.
It's very nice. You know what it is? I really can't wait until I start modding assets and stuff like this when 7 Days goes to beta, because I'm gonna make loads of new things like paintings and shit like that, just so you can decorate your prefabs and make them sexy.
Traffic
But yeah,
lights. And I need pictures of dogs playing poker. If you can get that
yeah,
one in.
yeah.
So we've got the standard. This is the standard, like, you know, queen size thing that you would see in like a nicer hotel. So you got your big TV, you got your desk.
I'm just, you know what it is? I have 248 copies of the scans of my arse, so I'm just gonna put them in the nightstands for people to look at.
It's like you're a reverse Gideon. That's not the Bible.
I was just about to say, I feel like I should get some books out as well, put some Bibles in there, just so people have got shit to burn.
And
Woo!
so now check out the bathroom. There's been one notable change. Look, check out the shower.
The shower is shower glass. Oh my god, you put... No way,
Is
you
that
put
not
a sink.
clever? I saw another.
That is very, very clever.
I was watching some other YouTubers and I saw them do that. I'm like, dude, you're a freaking genius.
That is pretty fucking clever, I must say. I do like that.
Yep, that was my thought too. And like, look in the
Okay.
entrance. If you look in the entrance here, and you probably missed it on the way in. What are you doing in there? Are you showering?
I'm having a shit. What are you doing? Shut the fucking door. I can see you glitching through the door. That still counts as being a pervert. Yeah, you can't no-clip in real life. I hope you don't do that in real life when you visit in hotels.
I
Start
do this
no-clipping
now.
through the doors.
I bounce up and
Yeah,
down.
you're bouncing up and down.
That's-
I lost my pants, by the way. I think I flushed them away.
That makes sense. So in here
Okay.
we got the mini bar, right?
I do like a minibar.
The little safe that no one ever uses. Yeah.
Yes.
And then,
Yes.
like,
They
random-
always they either don't have a key, they either don't have a combination, or they're already locked. No one ever uses them.
Right.
I do like the use of shelves up here though. Very nice use of shelves.
I put that in there. The second room, this is more of the same. It's slightly larger.
So if that one was a queen size room, what size would you class
And
this?
now you can wash your hands because I didn't put the faucet in the first one. Don't think I didn't know
I
that.
see.
Stinky fridge.
You see, in the UK we call those taps. We don't call them faucets.
Oh, that's right. You got to have weird names for everything. Oh, look.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on the what do you call your divided roads? What do you call those?
Divided roads.
Yeah.
We call them roads.
Which-
Dual carriageways, motorways.
Yeah, see, you're just making stuff up. Is what that is.
No,
It's like
a dual carriageway is a divided road that's in 2 lanes, like a highway, a 2-lane highway, and then a motorway is a 3-lane highway.
It's interesting to note that we had to use, because these windows are 3 length, had to use the mini blinds, couldn't use the curtains because the curtains will not segment.
Only 2 high.
Yeah, they'll only
Yeah.
go to 2. So
That looks cool though. I quite like it like that.
Yeah.
Blinds are cool.
yeah, that's what I still haven't figured out how to do the ridiculous hotel air conditioning system that
Mhm.
only has 2 settings, which is it's hot as balls in here and I'm freezing my ass off. I think if I left and came back, like they'd find like the frozen remains of Walt Disney on the bed, that kind of thing. Yeah. So there's that.
What's next?
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, like I said, this is work in progress. So we've only got one more
Yes.
thing, and we'll want to fly up to the top. So I guess go over
Okay.
here to where the elevators are. That's where you'll fly. Doesn't really
Okay.
matter for me.
Yeah, because you've got God mode.
Right.
Got to take some more peels, man.
And this is
Ah,
on the top floor.
okay. Yeah.
So look, you're appropriately attired for the first time in any of my videos.
Oh, no way, man. You gotta put an ankle deep pool.
Yeah, we got the little swimming pool here.
hmm That is pretty cool. You may need to make it another tile deeper. Maybe if you make 3/4 of this 2 tiles deep, and then 1/4 of it 1 tile deep, so you have like a kid's pool, and then like it goes deeper down to an adult pool, maybe.
Yeah, we've got some limitations on the building design. I really just wanted to get some kind of like pool-like thing in here.
Yeah,
And
man.
The pool in like behind the Richie Rich house and in the motel is this deep, I believe.
What are you doing? You look like you're bringing me a towel.
This is your Santa hat.
Give me the Santa hat back, and I'll show you what it looks like.
And I tried to give you the Santa hat, and instead I just turned off my flashlight.
Dude, hey, go away. I'm peeing.
Um,
I'm peeing in the pool.
I've got some of that urban myth blue dye in this stuff, so like when you pee, like it becomes like this jet, this cloud around you. That's not real,
Oh.
apparently.
Would you like a towel? Would you like a towel?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Take this towel. It's
I'm-
not safe to go alone. Here, take this towel.
Alright, is that like a Douglas Adams reference?
No, not quite. I'm taking more pills. Let's go.
Alright.
I do like this though. You've done a very, very good job.
Yeah, it took for.
By hand? Are you making this by hand again?
I'm making this by hand again, yeah.
Oh my god.
Because it's easier to, to see what you're doing. And also, I've been kind of like figuring it out as I go along.
Mhm.
Because I really didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Oh, it's all right. I've got 496 splints. What's even better is that I can just keep putting them on even though my legs are fine. So eventually I'll end up walking like some sort of pinata. Pinatas don't walk, but if they could
You
walk.
look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow woman.
I don't understand why I can just keep putting splints on my legs. Do my legs look wooden yet?
No.
Would you like a splint?
Nah, I wonder.
I don't want the tower. Thank you.
Would that would that slow me down? Yeah, drop a splint.
Okay.
This is for science. You have to have a broken leg to get the buff. Interesting. I never actually thought about that before.
I'm taking it. Hold on. Turn around. I've dropped a splint on you, and it looks like it's stuck to your arsehole. I'm taking screenshots of you now. I'll send you the screenshots after this. You look like you've got a bag.
A bag up my ass.
You look like you've got a bag up your ass.
It's like
Hold
we're
on
taking
1 minute.
the dog out for a
Stop!
walk.
Stop!
And it's
Stop
gone
moving.
wrong. Okay. I am not the piece of meat Big C 90210.
Lies. You look like, well, obviously you're a dog. And like, you look like you've got your own poo bag.
That's right, if I have to take myself out for a walk. You know what I like more than poo bags? Knowledge.
Nice. Okay. So yes, this is very impressive.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get to this far then? Like, how long has this took to make so far?
Well, you know, I was figuring out some of this as I went along. And I think... Oh, that's not right.
Sorry.
I was figuring... See, I'm gonna get... This is why I only have like 3.6% female viewers.
Yeah.
And also because, when I get my my camera up, then it's going to bring in the baby.
Oh yeah.
Right. But it's not the. It's really turning out well. And when I came up with the laundry room and put that in, I was like, oh my god. And the exercise room, I looked at that and I'm like, because I've been trying to figure out how to do an exercise room since forever.
Okay.
And so
I really do like it.
I mean, you see what I've done there, how I've done that.
Yeah, look at this stupid painting on the roof. I'll take that. But yeah, man, that's awesome. You've even got a little television in there as well. That's really cool.
Yeah, I actually wanted them to go along the roof, but this level has to be in here because I have some irregular floors from the level above it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's really, really cool.
They don't actually generally have a lot of TVs in a hotel workout room anyway. They only usually have like the one customary one. And then they have like this waiting area that has a TV that nobody ever sits at. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the lobby and watch TV.
Yeah.
They always have one, but it's like, why do you have that? Never understood that. But I put it in anyway for realistic nature.
I do like it. I do like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a shame you can't turn it on.
And there'd be like, we like show these videos. Be like Inception.
You got the penis statue.
Yeah, I needed something for the front because I was really sick of putting down potted plants everywhere. We've got enough of those as it is. It gets to the point where it's like, what is this, a greenhouse or is this a real building? So I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there.
You pervert! I've told you this is twice in one video.
Oh yeah, it's me. That's what it is.
Shut the door, dude. Ugh, got no manners. But yes, man. All in all, this is a pretty spectacular build. I do like the choice of making these pillars. These pillars look really good. Yeah, I rather like this build. I'm rather looking forward to seeing it finished.
Yep.
So, do you think this building will make it into Project Slanhattan, perhaps?
Oh yeah, Slan has been telling me. What are you doing over there?
Where the hell are you? Oh, there you
Sounds
are.
like you're
you
like
still got a bag You still got a bag hanging out of your ass, by the way. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, I pooped. Would you like the bag back?
No thanks.
Oh, check this out. Check this out. Have I shown this to you before? I noticed this the other day. Watch me place a candle. Let's see if it shows it to you. This will be good for you. That's good. That's a good candle. That's right.
It looks like you're stabbing yourself in the eye with it. Don't worry, dude. I've seen some prefabs that make me want to stick candles in my eyes, but this is not one of them. I like this build.
I know which one you're talking about. That's one confuses and mystifies me to this very day.
I've seen some prefabs that make my frame rate stick candles in my eyes.
Oh, that's on this map.
Shh. That's for a different video. That's not for this video. That's for a different one.
Oh well, I put the outtakes at the end of like ridiculous crap. So that's a, like, you know, kind of a thing. I'm shaking my head because you do that to Machinima, apparently.
Let's see.
Oh, you're carrying a torch for me.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, this will make... Slan is very interested in adding this POI to the community as soon as it's done. This one is very hard to do procedurally, though. Every floor is differently shaped, and there's different hoops in there. I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, even though I actually haven't done it the non-old-fashioned way. One of these buildings here is gonna have a laundromat. One of these stores down here.
Where am I looking? Ah, here we are.
Because we've got these shop fronts here.
You need to have a laundry store with like a gangster gambling den in the back.
I wonder how I would do that. I've seen a relatively decent pool table.
Yeah, like a Chinese laundrette, but with like a gangster gambling ring going on in the background. You ever seen Rush Hour with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan?
Oh yeah, I definitely have.
Yeah, man.
On 6 million times.
Yeah, well, you need something like that.
Hey, hang on, I got to record my my outro and poops.
Cool.
Fly up there. If you want to like fly around the sign while I'm recording it, that would be visually whatever.
Cool.
All right. Anyway, that's the POI so far. I'll be doing series with updates so that you can, you know, kind of see what's happening, and you know, eventually one of these days it'll be in Slanhattan, and you can have the POI for yourself if you want it.
Whee! Where are you? Can you see me?
I'm across. Oh yeah, I've got like a very impressive view of you flying over the hotel sign.
Ah, cool.
I just saw you broke your leg. Are you? Oh no! No! Gonna have to re-edit this all into like an after-school special.
Oh man, you have these pills, and then you're like, oh!
That's gonna be on your bill when you check out. Just like,
fuck you and your bill. Hold on a minute, I'm gonna scan my ass, dude. Hey, go away. I'm peeing. Ah, cool.
Are you? Oh no! No! Kids don't do drugs. That's
oh
what
god,
happens.
I've spawned in the skyscraper of the last video.
You become a YouTuber. That's what happens.